But as we continue with that, amidst piling pressure to act on graft, President Uhuru Kenyatta has sent out a strongly worded statement stressing that he will not condone public theft in his government. The president has in the past appeared powerless in the fight against corruption, with no serious convictions from graft cases despite billions of shillings being stolen from public coffers. Jeff Curry has the details on the president's tough talk, even as Transparency International recommended a lifestyle audit on all suspects in corruption cases.
President Uhuru Kenyatta has broken his silence hot on the heels of two fresh corruption scandals. 10 billion shillings allegedly siphoned out of the National Youth Service coffers again. And more recently, another maize scam at the National Cereals and Produce Board NCPB involving more than 1 billion shillings.
We are no longer going to tolerate in our country unethical people. If you have been given responsibility, you need to understand that that responsibility is a responsibility to serve and not to be served.
The head of state has on several occasions appeared helpless in the fight against corruption, which is threatening to derail his much publicized Big Four agenda.
The pressure is on me. Do something about corruption. Then I sit back and I ask myself, okay, show me an administration since independence that has taken action on corruption like I have done.
The president moved to restructure top management of key offices in the war on graft, with a new team in place at the helm of the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC. The Directorate of Criminal Investigation, DCI, also has a new boss, George Kinoti, as does the Director of Public Prosecutions, where Nurdin Haji is the new DPP. However, looting seems to continue unabated.
I don't even have power, like I said, to appoint you or to sack you. So, mnataka nifanye nini jameni? That I have not done. Ni pesa mumekosa, semeni, ni nini ingine mnataka? Ndio Wakenya wasiseme mimi nalinda, mimi silindi ufisadi. Ni nyinyi mumeshindwa kufanya kazi yenu.
Transparency International has now called on the government to quit lip service and act on theft of public funds.
Prosecution needs to succeed and deliver results. And the results for our prosecution system are to be found in jail terms, fines, and recovery of assets. We would want to see that this is done in the case of NYS and the scandals that have come up in the recent past.
TI is recommending a lifestyle audit not just on the suspects, but also on all government officials.
I've looked at the fight against corruption globally, and we are convinced that lifestyle audits are one of the most effective ways of fighting corruption. For there is no one who owns anything that they cannot give a story as to how they acquired it. And if it is not possible for one to explain what they own, then it should be safely assumed that they acquired it illicitly.
The DPP now says he has enough evidence to press charges against those arrested on Monday, including top NYS bosses. Jeff Curry, KTN News.
All right, so